here's an easy way to make a pate brisée, which is your basic pie dough. You only need the power of your 2 hands. No other equipment is necessary. You'll need a couple of egg yolks. These are optional. If you don't use egg yolks, just use all water. 150 grams or 2/3 cup butter, 250 grams of all-purpose flour, and 6 grams of regular table salt. So start by sifting your flour and your salt together into a mixing bowl. When you get down to the bottom of that sifter, there's a few lumps of flour back in there. Just go ahead and push them through the sieve. Now you're going to add your cubed butter. The butter, it's important here that it's at room temperature. It'll be a lot easier to incorporate into the flour if it's at room temperature. Then you're just going to start using your fingers to incorporate that butter. This is a process called Sablage. Add your liquids. Just add a little bit of that water at a time. Start using your hands to amalgamate everything together. And dump that out onto your work surface and start using your hands to bring everything together. Using the palm of your hand to smear some of that dough away from you, then gather it back toward you and repeat that a couple of times until you get a nice ball of dough. Wrap it in plastic wrap and refrigerate it. Lightly dust your work surface with flour and start rolling. Find the center of your disc and first roll from the center up away from you, then lift your rolling pin, bring it back to you. Continue rolling. You're going to lift the dough and turn it clockwise every once in a while. Make sure your dough doesn't stick to your work surface. It shouldn't. If it does, add a little more flour. Roll until you have the desired size. Roll your dough over your rolling pin and then unroll that over your pie plate or your tart ring. And you're just going to use your fingers to guide it over the edge, down inside the pie plate. Press it in. Use your rolling pin to take away the excess. Finalize your shape. Cut away the excess. Prick all over. If you're going to be blind baking it, fold a square of parchment paper in half, in half, in half, in half. You'll have a wedge, then you'll measure that, cut away the excess, unfold it, wrinkle it up, put that back down in your pie shell, and then fill it with your weights. Now you're ready to refrigerate your dough, get it good and cold before you bake it.